Deontay with Deontay's review. So now we back on this Brittany, Mama Nat, and Uncle Daddy Ken storyline. So now Brittany's parents tell her the truth about her conception. This is what we've been waiting for. I don't know where they've been at for the last month and a half. I don't know. Ever since Brittany cussed them out, called them the devil, called them the devil's mama, grandmama, granddaddy, uncle dad. I don't know where they've been at, but finally we about to get some understanding about her conception and the truth. So here we go.
So do y'all want to tell me the truth? Is Uncle Keith my father?
We don't know. We don't know.
Put a 2 in the comment for Mama Nat's finger waves. Them things is waving, boy. I mean waving like we at Myrtle Beach somewhere. I mean waving like we at Virginia Beach in the ocean. Like, put a 2 in the comment. Them waves is waving.
How do you not know this?
We were really trying to conceive, Brittany. And
I'm going to give me some waves.
We didn't think your dad's soldiers were marching, so I took it upon myself to go to your uncle, who's your dad's twin. So biologically, I thought that if I got his soldiers, everything would be okay. I would get pregnant and nobody would ever know the difference. Was it wrong? Yes, it was wrong. Yes, I lied to my husband, but all we wanted was a baby. And when you came, Brittany, it didn't matter where the sperm came from, because all we saw was you, and we loved you. We raised you.
Mom, it matters. It matters to me.
We understand that, Brittany, but we all make mistakes, Brittany.
So here's the thing, okay? Parents have to be mindful of the choices that they make, because their choices no longer just affect you, but it affects your children, okay? And you have to not only think about how you feel about your decisions, but how your decisions is going to impact your children. Okay, because your decisions can either bring life or death, literal or figurative or spiritual, however you want to put it. The reality is you've had 30-some years, however old Brittany is, to wrestle with this every day, to come to some resolve with this every day. This girl for 30 years has grown up thinking that her life has been one way, because this is what you've shown her. This is what you've taught her to believe, or whatever the case may be. Right? So now all of that is now undone. Her paternity, like her father, all that stuff. Now she has to wrestle with whether you want to realize it or not, and whether people disagree with it or not, or agree with this or not. She now has to wrestle with feeling like she's been lied to. Feeling like her whole life is a lie. Now she has to wrestle with issues and struggles with her identity. And here's the thing, this speaks volumes, because how many of us, especially African Americans in the black community, found out the truth about our family history? We done found out who we thought was our mama was actually our uncle, our auntie, because our real mom and daddy was molested, was raped, or whatever the case. And now we got to sit with all of that. We found out that our daddy ain't really our daddy, but mama was across town, sleeping with the milkman, or sleeping with Mr. Jones over here, and he didn't want to take responsibility. So your daddy, who you thought was your daddy, took the role as your daddy, and all, you know what I'm saying? And come to find out, your real daddy living in the next block over, and you ain't realizing he walked past you every day when you outside playing. Like, that's trauma. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? To be able to have to deal with that in your 30s and your adult life, that's painful. So that's why I look at it this way. Like, I get Mama Nat in that last skit. She being disrespectful, but she had every right to be, in my opinion. You know, she had every right to feel a way about it. I mean, it's real life.
And I made a huge mistake. It cost us, it cost me, it cost you. But we cannot go back and change it. It was a huge mistake.
That is not where this ends. What happened after that? So you tried to so you got Uncle Keith soldiers, and then what?
And I got pregnant. And by the time I got pregnant, we didn't know whether it was your dad's or your uncle's. I was pregnant. And because they were identical twins, there was no way to tell the difference.
You're right. And there was a cost to that. It cost me time. it cost me valuable years with you.
Big ups to Ken for taking ownership of this and not trying to cast the blame away and to just focus on Brittany lashing out. I appreciate him as a black man just taking accountability and not trying to make excuses for it and understanding that the pain that this is putting Brittany in.
It caused me to have a lot of trust issues that I'm working through.
Trust issues? I feel like I have all the trust issues in the world. I feel like I can't trust anybody, which makes me be deceptive. And y'all thinking I'm just mad with you. I'm literally just struggling right now mentally. I don't even know who my dad is, my dad or my uncle, or my uncle or my dad.
1, 2, 3, he's her Uncle Daddy. Her Uncle Daddy. He's her Uncle Daddy. Her Uncle Daddy.
I have these situations that I engage in where I don't think I'm a trustworthy person. I mean, it feels like a generational curse. I was dating Dalen and Kelvin at the same time. It blew up in my face.
You were a brother freaker.
Dalen slept with me and put me right out of his house like I was nothing. And I just feel like I just can't seem to get anything right. It just feels like a generational curse.
Back up. Tell me this again.
Yeah, you heard me right. Dalen slept with me and told me to get out of his house. Like I was trash. Maybe I deserved it. I don't know.
I don't know if this is them genuinely being upset or them trying to deflect and get off of the conversation of the topic being about them. But nonetheless, what she's saying is true. What she's saying is valid. I hope that Brittany, the character Brittany in this skit, finds some resolve. Go to therapy, boo. Get you some help because you're going to need it. I mean, this ain't something you're going to get over overnight. But you could probably expect Ken to want to say something to Dalen and Mama Nat give him fiery eyes with them finger waves. But put your thoughts in the comments. What y'all think about this? Because this is some real stuff. People go through this every day. You know, like that Ancestry stuff, Ancestry.com. Listen, I even experienced some stuff where I found out my great uncle had a whole child. You understand? And it's all love now with us, you know what I'm saying? But this is real. It's real. So like, comment, tag, share, subscribe. And let me know your thoughts about this. What y'all really feeling?